Hello Connexit family, welcome to Connexit training videos. Today in this video we will be learning about how to get started with Connexit and Visual Flow Connect Builder, first of its kind in an automation space. So let's get started by logging to Connexit. So if you don't have an account inside Connexit, please do click on sign up and get yourself an account. So I'm logging into my account right now with my credentials. Once you log into Connexit, so you will be redirected to an insightful dashboard where you will get an insights of your total number of connects, which is in which the active connects and the inactive connects, and also the latest tabs which is been added to the Connexit library. So you will be able to see all the latest tabs and also the latest workflows or connects which you actually build on in your account, and you will get in task consumption, that is like whatever the task consumed on that particular month and the remaining task available, and also you can upgrade into your account. So this is what you will find inside Connexit dashboard. So let's dive into the apps library. You will be able to see two types of apps inside Connexit, that is authorized now, authorized apps and the webhook apps. Authorized apps are the apps which you have to authorize this app before actually creating an workflow. And webhook apps are the apps where you don't need to authorize these apps. So only you need to paste the webhook URL inside the respective app based on the instructions provided here. So basically you are placing a webhook URL on that destination apps, and also you have to do a test run. So once you run, so you will be able to capture the response from that webhook apps. So for authorized apps, so this is how you will be authorizing. There are two types of authorization. One is OAuth based authorization and the other one is API key or an token based authorization. So all these apps, like to in this video, I'll be showing an use case of Facebook lead ads to Google Sheet. So I'm going to show you how to authorize Facebook app inside Connexit. So just click on add account. So this will redirect to an OAuth based Facebook page where you have to give access to your account basically. So just giving an access to Connexit for your account to authorize the app inside Connexit. So that's it. My authorization process is completed. And the second type of authorization is API key or an auth token based authorization, where you have to place the API keys which you will be getting from the destination account. Like you have to place this API key and click on S and continue to authorize this app inside Connexit. So let's build our workflow. This is how you will be authorizing your apps. So now let's go to the connects page. So this is where you will be seeing all the list of connects which you or the use cases which you build for inside your account. So let's build an use case, that is, create connect. So that is Facebook lead ads to Google Sheet. I'm going to build this particular use case at this moment now. So I'm going to name my connect as FB lead ads to Google Sheet and just select Facebook lead ads and choose my account. Choose the trigger as new lead and select my page, basically my lead ads form. So I'm going to choose that form and click on test and review. This will basically do a test run and send a test response, get a test response from Facebook. So I'm going to click on test and review. So this actually fetch the test values from Facebook. So this plus icon actually gives an additional attribute, so you can able to choose these attributes for your further automation. So all your selected attributes will be shown inside over here. So now as per our use case, I'm going to select Google Sheet. Just need to drag and drop the application and connect between the nodes, guys. Keep things simple. So I'm going to choose my account, choose the action as create spreadsheet row. I'm going to create a row whenever there is a new lead inside my Facebook lead ad. So I'll be choosing the sheet. So that's it. So I'll be connecting between the nodes. That's it. Name field to the name field, email field to the email field, phone number field to the phone number field. So that's it. I have to click on test and review. This will actually send the basic data, that is sample data, this data inside my Google Sheet. So I will show the Google Sheet now. So this is a Google Sheet. So I don't have any record at this moment. So now I will go ahead and click on test and review. This will basically send a sample data inside Google Sheet. So let's go ahead and check. Yes, you can see that the name, email, and the phone number is updated with the sample data which we are getting it from Facebook lead ad. That's it, guys. So now I am go ahead and publish my connect. Yes, my connects are published successfully. So let's go ahead and test our connect. As per our connect Facebook lead ad. So any new lead on Facebook lead, which will trigger a create spreadsheet row on Google Sheet. So let's go ahead and test this by filling out a form in Facebook lead ad. So this is my form. I already filled the content. So I will click on submit my form. So I submitted my form. So now as per our connect, I will wait for the records inside Google Sheet. Yes, guys. So you can see the record has been added inside my Google Sheet. That is the name, email, and the phone number, whatever the form filled as per our connect. So whenever there is a new form filled inside Facebook lead ad, so this will add record inside Google Sheet. This is our connects look like. So now let's go to, so from starting from this kind of automation, like simple automation, you can actually build complex automations like this. I'll be showing you different set of based on your use case request. So you can able to build multiple automations according to your use case. So starting from simple automations, you can build on multiple complex automation based on your requirement. So you can see this is one of the use case I used to do whenever there is a new appointment booked. I'm just storing it in a CRM and updating my Trello board and sending it to the Slack and also sending a message inside Todoist and creating a Todoist and sending an text SMS, also sending an email. So this is one of the use case which actually built for our one of our client. So starting from simple automation, you can build a complex use case and keep things very simple just by dragging and dropping and connecting between the nodes. So now let's go to our task history. Task history is the history where you can see that like right now we actually build an automation and whatever the number of tasks which is being consumed. So this is how you can able to see the task history. So you can see this particular automation or a use case actually consumes 6 tasks, and how it is being consumed is like given over here. The first task is consumed by Facebook custom audience. This is the one, and the second will be the Google Sheet, and the third will be the WooCommerce, and the fourth will be our internal operation, that is Gmail, and also fifth and sixth are the internal operation, that is coupon generator and the text formatter. So this is how the task history, it also shows a success and error messages. So and let's jump on to the account tab where you can able to update your accounts, basically your profile and the photos, and also you can able to choose the different language. Connexit actually supports this kind of different languages. So if I want to Spanish, so I can select Spanish and click on update. So this will change into a Spanish avatars, and I can also choose other language like Chinese. I can go ahead and update Chinese language. So similarly, you have an option to choose your respective languages, and change password is where you can able to update your password, and billing is the main thing. So where you actually the coupon code, you are getting it from marketplaces like AppSumo, so you can actually enter the coupon code here and click on apply code. So this will actually redeem the coupon inside your account. So and you can always have an upgrade it. So currently I am in pro plan, so I can actually have an upgrade for team plan or an agency plan. So this is an account update. All this happen inside our account tabs. And when it comes to the help, so we have our own docs page. So where when you click on that, It will redirect to an docs things, so where you can able to see all our knowledge base over here and all the tutorials. So you can able to choose the tutorials from different type of tutorials and different types of use cases with the videos as well. So always you can able to go ahead with our knowledge base on the doc and get your help. And also we have a live chat option where you can always chat with our support team. They will be there to help you on your any of your queries. And you can also see in our help center where you can actually get a lot of your questions being answered using the FAQs. Hope you guys like this walkthrough videos. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Have a great day.